Yeah, you use locals, and if you have like, okay, all right, Shauna, if you're listening to this, you start using this for the next clip. So when learning to do commentary, you should use like NetPlay. Like if you don't have locals, like let's say your local is like 3 hours from you, you can't go all the time, but your internet's decent, and you know of NetPlay tournaments that are happening, or you can run a NetPlay tournament. When you do so, you should be like, hey, is it okay if I do commentary, or is there someone else who wants to do commentary with me? And usually from that, that's where you're like, you have the practice, or you have your ability to use live matches to make a reel, or to just have the practice, like I said earlier. So you don't need a reel. Reels are for majors, and I feel like a lot of people aren't ready for majors ASAP. It's like, I feel that give yourself at least a few months before you decide to go to a major just for commentary. Because if you don't get it, then you're gonna feel like shit because you're like, oh no, I didn't get selected for commentary. I feel terrible. I don't want to do this shit anymore. No, don't do that. Don't go to like a major within a month and be like, I'm gonna sign up for comment. It's like, no, chill, chill, chill. So use like, I don't know, use like 4 months, 5 months of going to your locals, using that play tournaments, and like recording your commentary over matches. Even even if you don't have like net play tournaments, just go to YouTube matches. Like you use the YouTube matches and you analyze the game that you want to do commentary for. So like let's say you wanted to do it for, I'll just use Eunice, fuck it. So you want to use it for Eunice, right? So you'll find a set between like let's say two Japanese players, but you already know the name of the Japanese players like beforehand. So like before you even go into the match, you'll be like, okay, this is this like Chikangure versus Kyo. Chikangure best lane in Japan, Kyo best Gordo Japan. Like they're playing at the arcade at this time of night. Let's go, and you just start commentating the match as per diem. I don't even know if I'm using that correctly. Commentary for Yanagarasu? Bro, yeah, you can't do that. Fuck. I mean, you kind of can. It has net play. It has net play, I think, right? If it does, then you're good. But I was about to say, like, come to the next level, but yeah, I remember what happened. Shay Jam's analysis videos are a great thing to learn from. He does it really well. He does. I think that's all I'm going to say. He does. He does that really well. Just don't take that as like the gold standard to be like, I got to copy everything he does. Just, you know, if you like something that he does, be like, okay, I like what he said here because he's paying attention to this. I'll pay attention to this. That's fine. You need probably a full year commentary on your book before you can think about something real for a major. It took me like not 9 months. What was the first major I did commentary for? Frosty Faustings 2 years ago. You saw Frosty had commentary apps. You needed a reel already going, so maybe you should try it. But they're like, give us your reel. I'm like, oh, maybe I need more experience. I don't know when reels close for Frosties. Oh shit, it's already November. What? Holy shit, it's already November. Oh, if you can put some small stuff together, like maybe a 2-3 minute video, then you should try it. I would say try it because Frosty is a more grounded tournament. A lot of people, like everybody knows everybody else. Everybody's chill. It's really nice. Frosty is a really good tournament. Used to do League of Legends commentary for the GC. Okay, that's fine. Like you have an idea of how commentary works, so I think if you do commentary for one genre, doing commentary for a different genre is not that different because, well, obviously between League and fighting games, the pacing is way different because in League you can have like 3 minutes to explain something that's not happening because there's so much downtime of people farming. To where it's like a fighting game is like something happens in 3 seconds and you're like, I gotta pick what I want to say right now. There's that difference, but like you can find a good medium of like knowledge. Like you're probably already good at absorbing information, so when you're learning the fighting game you want to do commentary for, you already have to have most of the information in your head. Not all of it, most of it. Less than 10 minutes, it can be over in less than a minute. Yeah, you don't copy people. Have your own style. Trying like it's weird because some people are still copying people when they do commentary, and it's like chill. It's like yes, what the other person said is good. Just it's okay if you don't use it. Color commentary, you did the breakdown. Now you can't do 1 minute commentary. Yeah, so when you're doing commentary, it's like when the match is over, like let's say somebody, a winners finals match just ended, and they're doing the whole players getting off the stage, players getting on the stage. Like you have time to talk about the match for like a minute, maybe minute and a half. That's where you talk about like the nuances that happen. before you have to go on to the new match. So that's where that happens. Like you learn how the pacing goes the more you do it. So the more you do it, like the easier it becomes. Like I always tell people this shit's easy, but then I realize I've been doing this for like 2 years at this point, two and some change. I'm just like, huh, it's actually not easy. It's like I had to learn how to do this on my own for the most part. Yeah, when people say scoops, like sometimes I'll say scoops, but it would be like a one-off thing because I'm just like it's like oh scoops. Even no, that can't be right because I would feel weird saying it. Time to cash out. Yeah, I don't say cash out. I'm just like burn meter, burn your meter, burn your meter, use your meter, something like that. Boop bop Pringles. Yeah, Lunar Face is in New York. Yeah, there's so many Yipes copiers. Jesus Christ. Yo, good ass. Like when people say good ass, like Eunice or good ass Blaze Blue or good ass Street Fighter, it's like chill. You don't have to steal the phrase and use it for your shit. Like let Tekken have that. Good ass Tekken. Spin bar, spin meter. Yeah. Like spin your bar, spin your meter. Like spin meter, spin bar. Something like that. That's fine. But it's like it's time to cash out. You gotta cash out. No, I don't like that because like too many people already use that, and it doesn't feel genuine when you use it. 1980s NFL teams? Jesus Christ. You can't be doing that because most of the people who watch fighting games now are actually no, that's not entirely true. I think most people like I think minimum 40% of the audience like do sports. I think 20% of them at least watch the NFL. When's you mad? Yo, when's you mad? Deplete your resources. Ugh. Good ass social commentary from FGC 2 and from Tekken. It's like I feel like every scene steals from every scene in small bits. Actually, no, that's not true. I feel like people just take from big commentators. It's like you gotta chill. Like people are imitating Stacy Steve, people are imitating Rip, people are imitating Yipes, people imitating Matrix. I feel like it's like mostly East Coast people, but it's just like chill. You don't have to like copy it because it works for them. You need to find what works for you. Every game, yo, Tasty Steve is great. I love Steve. Oh, okay, Boomer, no. Deplete your resources. Yeah, you'll find like a phrase that fits. Yeah, Lee Chung. Almost nobody imitates Lee Chung because he hasn't been around for a while. Uh, when's you mad? You should. It's like in June usually. So if you can find the time and shit, you. Yeah, the FGC does have like phrases that get perpetuated, but I think that's okay because like there's personalities. So like when people hear Sajam, when people hear Ultra David, well, I don't know when Ultra David has a fucking phrase. He just like the way Ultra David talks, you can tell it's like it's him. That when Sajam talks, you can tell it's him. Well, I guess the will it kill thing came from James Chen, but that's whatever. Bionic Arm, yo, Bionic Arm. Speaking of Kiss Matrix, oh boy, it's about to be cursed as fuck, ain't it? Road Dogs, quit set before the wedding. Uh, what? Did they just bring a fucking? Oh no, they're in Vegas. Yeah, they're in Vegas. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I guess they brought a fucking Dreamcast with them. Are you supposed to wear brown shoes with gray like that? I feel like that's not the wave, right? Isn't there a different color he could wear with his suit? Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, I expect this. I expect this. That's like normal. Why flights to Montreal so expensive? Because it's fucking Montreal. To be fair, my flights, when I picked my flights this year, they were close to like 350, 300, and this was like pretty last minute. You don't see shoes on commentary. They're at a wedding, bruh. Jim definitely has that same reporting live voice style. Reporting live from Chicago, from Vegas, from Canada. Kinda, yeah. Like commentating the wedding? I hope not. Remember when Juna commentated Godoga's wedding? Well, that's because they. Oh no, right? They had a stream. If Justice's wedding has a stream, that'd be lit.